We're back on the Weber kettle today using our wok. We're grilling up some chicken, bell peppers, and onions. Of course, I'm having microphone problems again, but right now we are just starting to soften up the peppers with some olive oil and about 2 teaspoons of butter inside of the wok. It's me. Right, all I'm doing is just adding into the wok that the bell peppers and onions just came out of, some sliced up chicken breast, repurposing the seasonings, butter, oil, and everything from the bell pepper cook. And we're just going to let this brown up. Alright, this next ingredient is going to be a little new to me. Tom Garvey, the keto cook, and Seavey with Munchie Mafia. Because I'm a Zatarain's black and or dirty rice fan person. Huge fan of it. But when you're trying to eat a little healthier, there's some stuff that you just can't have. And unfortunately, rice like that is something I should try to avoid. So this is going to be a little interesting. I guess you could say I'll have my own dirty rice because I left the chicken bits in there and the bits from the onion and the green pepper, the bell pepper rather. So I guess in a way you could say it's dirty rice, right? So what they suggested is a rice cauliflower. Obviously this is not the way that it was recommended to cook it on the bag. But I'm just going to move fast, and I'm adding a little bit of cayenne pepper to it. And I did put that grate back in just so that I'm off that fire a little bit, slow this cook down because I know the cauliflower is probably going to cook relatively fast. And this is going to be the base of the meal here. So the bag instructions, obviously they want you to add water to it and cook it down in the water, or unless you're that's stove top, unless you're going to nuke it. But I looked in the bag and I said, well, it's got its own water in the bag now because it was frozen, and I thawed it out, so maybe it'll work. Alright, so the cauliflower rice is going to need a little help. Got a whole lot of flavor to it. We'll put a little bit of coarse black ground pepper in there, and a little bit of kosher salt. We're going to stir this up. Otherwise, I think it's really pretty much ready. I just tasted it. I'm not hating it. Alright, our bell peppers and chicken are back on. Just giving them a little bit of a warm up. Alright, let's get our dish plated up. As you can see, there's the rice. We're going to get some of this chicken and peppers on top of it. Probably if I wanted to, I probably could have cut that chicken up maybe just a little bit thinner pieces. There's always a next time. Again, we learn as we go. I think it's looking pretty good. Now for the next ingredient, which is probably going to surprise some people, but fire roasted tomatoes. It does have about 3 grams of sugar in there, but 3 grams isn't hateful. So then we're just going to take a little bit of lemon. Just a touch more of that lemon pepper. Alright, let's see if I will try making this again. Or was this a one and done? Some chicken, some of that rice, some bell pepper. It's actually pretty good. Obviously you can delete anything here that you don't like. If you're not a tomato fan, leave the tomatoes out. If you don't like all them bell peppers, you probably could just leave them out too. Just do chicken on a bed of rice, cauliflower, or some tomatoes, or whatever you want to do. But I'm very happy the way this turned out. The bell pepper still has a little bit of crunch. Chicken's got that little sear on it. I'm very happy. And I'll tell you what, the rice cauliflower, if someone put that on your plate without you knowing what it was, you would think you're eating rice. Alright, I'm Lance with Sleeper Barbecue, Grills to Gills. That's about it for me. It's time to go eat dinner. Hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.